Hello and welcome back to TomFM channel and the Wonderkid Advent Calendar, the series where I'm taking you through all the best Wonderkids in Football Manager 2020 throughout December in the lead up to Christmas. Hope you're all doing well today and you're looking forward to finding out the next Wonderkid on the list to strengthen your team this Christmas. So at the end of last episode, we revealed what position is going to be coming up in today's episode, and you guys in the comment section, let me know your guesses. So if you were correct, let me know in the comment section. If you weren't correct, you've got another chance at the end of the episode to find out what position is coming up tomorrow, and you can guess again to see if you are correct tomorrow. Of course, we've got a likes target, and that is 150 likes on every single one of these Advent Calendar videos. I'd really appreciate it if you can help me out with that one, because it really is massive for the video. The more likes it gets, the more YouTube can push it. Also, if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could click subscribe and that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, at the moment, we've got a big community challenge going on where we're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the 1st of January 2020, and I don't know, we might get there, we might not, but it'll be close either way. For every 1k milestone, I'm giving away a copy of Football Manager 2020. So there's a link down in the description to get yourself entered into that competition for the next 1k milestone. The quicker we gain subscribers, the quicker we can give copies away. So if you want them before Christmas, then share this around with your friends, tell them to subscribe, and you'll have more and more chances to win a copy of the game. Now, I've said everything that I need to say, so it's time to get on with today's video. Enjoy. So the player behind door number 20 is Fabio Silva. He is a striker currently playing for Porto. Now, at 16 years old, he's already valued at 1.4 million with a current ability of 2 stars. He is already pretty fantastic, I've got to say. Already got fantastic first touch of 15, technique of 15. He's got some pretty decent mentals as well, and some pretty decent physicals. So he looks like already a pretty well-rounded player. Predominantly playing as an advanced forward, given he's only 16 years old, you can retrain him pretty much to whatever striking position you'd want to, I'd imagine. He's also 6'1", so perhaps you want to make him a target man instead, but really, he can play any sort of role you want him to if you train him in that position. So the Man City scouts love him. They love him to bits. They already rate him at 2-star current ability, as I previously said, a League One level. He's got 5-star potential as well. What that means in reality, if we look at his in-depth details, he's got a current ability of 119 and a potential ability of 161. That potential ability might be lacking a little bit. You might think that's a little bit low. If we compare it with Gabriel Jesus, for example, and look at his player attribute details, he's got a current ability of 156 with the potential of 175, so he might reach there, but that sort of level that Gabriel Jesus is currently at is probably what Fabio Silva will get to in future, if not a little better. Now, given that he is so young, only 16 years old, he's already signed a pre-contract with Porto, which starts not too far in the future on this when he turns 17 years old. So you might have to wait a little while in order to actually sign him. But if you try and offer enough money, I'm sure you can get him very, very quickly. As Man City, if we go and suggest terms, they come back with only £58 million, which isn't the most expensive we've seen throughout this entire series. If we bring this down to £20 million, suggest terms again, they say £39 million, so they're dropping down. If we go to £28 million, they say £31 million, so about £29 million is about right apparently for him at this stage of the game. Of course, you might be able to get for cheaper if you negotiate a bit harder than I did, but he's going to be a fantastic player, so you're probably better off getting him when he's younger and probably a bit cheaper, because those attributes are going to increase and he's only going to get more expensive in the future. Speaking of the future, I've gone a year into the future to see how he develops. Already first touch and technique up to 16, which is pretty good to see. His physicals have improved quite a bit, actually. I think some of those have gone up from about 12 to 13 or 14, which is quite good to see. And again, some of his mentals have improved. I think composure's gone up to 15, which is pretty decent. I've got to say, off the ball up to 14. So good going, I've got to say. He looks like he's going to be a superb player. Still rated at 2-star current ability, although that's now championship according to the Man City scouts. Still with 5-star potential as well. So still a very, very good player. Obviously has signed his new contract now, and is currently on 17k per week, so I presume signed another new contract after that. If we look at the contract info, he did start a new one very, very recently, so you might have a bit of trouble signing him, obviously, if he gets offered a new contract in your save like he has done in this one. But Porto, obviously, very, very keen to keep him. Over the course of last season, he played some cup games for Porto's first team. It didn't scored 2 goals as well, actually, getting a 9.2 rating. That's pretty good going in one game. But has played for the B team predominantly, playing 31 games and getting 9 goals in the league there for them, which is good going for a 16, 17-year-old. Again, trying to make an offer for him a season into the future. If we go to suggest terms, they said £76 million, which isn't too much more than what they were asking for last time. So down to 30 million, they say £48 million now. If we go down to about £38 million, they've gone for 40. So if we go for 38.5, they accept that. So about £10 million more than what you're paying right at the very start of a save for a slightly more complete player, but you may as well sign him right off the bat, I think, to have your direction how you want him to play. Now, right at the start of this Wonderkid Advent Calendar, I said I was going to show you 20 Wonderkids in 10 different positions, and we've done that now. Fabio Silva is the last one of those. The next 5 are all going to be sort of picks that I like, players that I think are quite interesting, or perhaps they aren't freely available right at the start of the game because they've just moved to a different club, but I think they're still worth showing to you anyway. So I think that's pretty worthwhile looking at. So the next 5 days are all going to be different players that I think are pretty interesting. So stay tuned for that one. Of course, in the meantime, get yourself in an experiment video or the hop to the top save. They're both pretty interesting, so have a look at both of these ones. So until tomorrow, have a good one. I'll see you then. Goodbye.